going on? Give me one sec. Let me take my pills. No, it would not, and I'm going to tell you why. I mean, partially yes, and partially no, but specifically no. Horse Showdown? I think Char had that game. I never really played it much though. Since SD Gundam games tend to be a bit a bit slept on. Good morning, you guys. And thanks for the share, Jab. Give me one sec. And yeah, it was on a little while back. I never really got to see it though. But as I wasn't a Gundam fan until later on to see it. But back to Full Metal. Give me one sec. All right. Sucks this doesn't have game capture window. Oh, that's right. I can put music selection. No, I'll leave it the way it is. I'll leave it the way it is. Yeah. By default. Yeah. That's right. We could put music selection during the DLC episodes. But let me tell you why putting a DLC expansion pass would be stupid. And this is literally coming from a Muso specialist myself that has literally covered practically one of the best Muso games out there, even one of the most slept on and niche titles. You got to consider the fact that the final season has a lot of characters and Titan shifters that still need to be playable. And hold on, I'm not done yet. I need to drink my juice real quick. Nah, we're not gonna be involved because Final Battle DLC does not involve your CAC. That's why they call it character episode mode, as it's based off of the original character's point of view and not the CAC. The CAC finished his chapter in the final story, literally in season 2 story. Now what's in again? Oh, it's a flashback. Okay, I forgot about this. Oh, that's right. It's a fucking flashback. That's right. They did this before too. They're doing flashbacks before the 3rd season. Okay, now I remember. What was I gonna say again? I know how to move, game. You don't gotta tell me, bro. Like, come on, game. Don't be like that. Oh, that's right. They're probably, I forget that they're probably doing the tutorial shit because of the fact that, what do you call it? Because it's been like how many years since the DLC released after the main game? Okay, so what I was saying, yeah, remember the fact that we have many new characters that need to be added in the final season, like Peak, for example. Many other characters. What's going on, Aizen? We have a lot of Titan shifters that still have not been playable because the game literally stops around the 3rd season. Specifically if you have Final Battle DLC. So, making a DLC expansion pass for... Not to mention the fact you got certain new stages. I think you'd have to make Reiner's home playable. Madian or Elgin, whatever it is. But you gotta consider the fact that new stages would have to be playable. At least the grown-up version of Eren years later, for one. Eren Kruger. You gotta remember the fact that there's a lot of things to add in it. That's why... And not to mention the fact that for final seasons of games... Not to mention the fact that for final seasons of games, you gotta remember one thing, is that if it's for final seasons of animes, they're going to make another title. My Hero 1's Justice was literally based off of the 1st and 2nd season. While 1's Justice 2 was based off of the 3rd one. And then look at All's Justice. I know I shouldn't be saying, you know, Muso and Arena Fighters and shit like that. But I'm just making an example. For certain anime games and stuff like that, if we got, like, you know, the first couple of seasons, and this is based upon release and stuff of each season and shit, so yeah, making a DLC expansion pass for this game is impossible nowadays because the game's been dead for years. It's still fun to play. Don't get me wrong, it's still fun to play. I you know, I play all my Muso games like respectively, no matter how old they are and shit. But this getting a DLC expansion pass nowadays, impossible. And Attack on Titan 3 is the only way. It's the only way, man. It's still possible, as if Bandai wasn't being too stupid working on arena fighters that are completely soulless in every way. This is why I pirate my games. Because of the fact that nowadays most anime games aren't worth 60 bucks. Well, not to mention the fact I only pirate because I gotta save money too and I'm on a tight budget. But that's not the point though. No anime game nowadays is worth 60 bucks. Make it Muso and you're definitely gonna have my money. I promise you that. Any game company, don't matter. Make it Muso, and I promise you, you're gonna have my money. Any company will have my money, bro, as long as it's Muso. But if it's anime arena fighters, I ain't touching shit. Not like one of these. I'm literally, and I can say this right now, not like all these anime lovers out here buying stupid shit. I don't care if that shit goes on sale. I don't care if any of that shit. I'm not buying it. What's up, Retro? Not buying shit. I don't give a damn if that shit's on sale. I don't give a damn if it's a one-time limited sale or whatever. I'm not buying it. The thing I give props for with Gundam is the fact that their games are still fun to me. Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remaster was definitely still loved. I still love that game regardless. Muso anime games, meaning Dynasty Warrior type games. Basically, where you play as the main character and you face a mob of enemies, hack and slash, that type of stuff. Muso specifically in Japanese, but in English, Dynasty Warrior. Now for Gundam, I don't mind how Bandai does their job with Gundam, because Bandai does a good damn job with Gundam games. That's why Gundam Extreme Versus is still one of the best. That's why Gundam Extreme Versus is still one of the best anime arena fighters out there. And shit, I should know, man. Even when Bandai has Extreme Versus 2 locked in the arcades, I can play that shit on PC. I already got Infinite Boost and Overboost and then X Boost. I pretty much already own Extreme Versus 2 on PC, bro, and it's fun as fuck. I play online too with my friends, and matter of fact, today's Sunday. It's Gundam Sundays for us, and we're gonna do more. Oh, damn, this save got everything. All right, now on to season 3. No arena fighter nowadays, or no arena fighter nowadays is better than Gundam Versus. It's one of the best anime arena fighters, kicking ass to this very day. Extreme Versus series, pretty much all Gundam Versus in general has existed since the old days and shit, and they still kicking ass. No other anime arena fighter that anyone plays nowadays, bro, has the balls like Gundam Versus. It's fun, addicting. You have loads of suits to choose from. You have a big roster of suits to choose from. And the best thing about it, and you don't even see this in any other anime game nowadays, is the fact that, and you know, you only see this in only a little bit of anime games, where literally, like, you know, certain characters get patched and shit. Every update for Gundam Versus, all the suits get updated movesets and everything. Every update. Mm-mm. Here comes Kenny.
大丈夫かあいつ絶対俺に似てねえのにうますら
Course face.
なのに
That's John for you.
中の様子はどうだ
急がないとアルミンの変装がバレてし
Not at all, because our character stays back in the second season, and he was supposed to originally have died.
どうですか
悪くないそれより族の連中あれはただの素人だなんでそんなのを使ったんだかあとはお前らで十分だろう俺はエレンたちの方へ行くとりあえず奴らを抑えたらすぐに合流しろ
了解
それから
Kenny the
念
Ripper.
のために言っておくことがあるアルミンたちにも伝えろ
Now, funny enough, I didn't mention this, but mind you, stuff. Our character does not show in the final battle DLC story, but it does show in territory recovery mode, where you can use your own character as the commander, but that's only unless you have final battle DLC. Kenny the Ripper. Well, in the original, well, technically in the true ending, you need to talk to Hanji after you beat the original story. And that'll lead to the true ending route, where your character's technically supposed to be killed off, but if you watch the credits and watch the very end of it, it'll show a hint that your character is still alive. That's the thing. There's no more home consoles. There's no more home releases of Gundam Versus anymore, and they're gonna leave it at Maxi Boost, and that's only because of the fact that that's literally only because of the fact that Vestige decided to make Gundam Versus exclusive in the arcade. So when Extreme Versus 2 dropped, that was them telling us that we're not getting Extreme Versus 2 in general, and that we need to make more money in the arcades. So in order to prevent PlayStation or any home console from fucking up our income in the arcades, we have to make it exclusive in the arcades. And you guys, if you want to play, you're gonna have to head your ass to the arcades in Japan. Boom. That's basically their way of saying we're never getting a home console release for any Extreme Versus 2 title. Which is why majority of us players like me, for example, have to literally suffer in order to actually play it on PC. All the trouble it took to get it on PC was very hard.
兵長
どうだ
道が混んでいる以外異常ありません替え玉作戦の方は
That's right. If that's where your save is at, if you finish the game, you go talk to Hanji. You talk to Hanji and you'll get the final fight.
何か妙だ
That leads to true ending route.
使う手じゃない奴らは気ぐらいが高い素人は使わない
It's going great.
どこか
And yours?
こういう
兵長もうすぐ馬車が移動します
ニーバ切り裂きケニーを知ってる
Playing it on PC is no problem. I'm in the Discord server that has the game.
喉を裂かれたという
I just can't drop any
何年か前に流行った都市伝説です
links here though.
そいつは
But all you need is a good running PC, good PC specs that can handle the game, because Gundam Versus does originally run off of Nvidia, because that's what's used to play the game in the arcade. So
そうだ
Whether you have AMD or NVIDIA doesn't matter, but you know, you'll need special things for AMD to work it on PC. But you need a good PC with good PC specs, and you shouldn't have any problems. Kenny the Ripper. Kenny! Kenny the Ripper. That'd be good too. Yeah, that would definitely be good. Oh, that's right, the human versus human battle. That's right. That's why I love this fucking DLC. That's why Season 3 was also still one of my favorites. Because it's literally the fact we're not dealing with Titans, but we're dealing with a human versus human fight. That's why this is still one of my favorite seasons. A collection would be good. It's just I feel like they're probably just gonna be doing the same shit RGG Studios does, where they practically release all the Yakuza games in a collection. But if you want to play Remastered 3, you're gonna have to literally pay $100. I'd want to say that they'd make a 3, but part of me also wants to say that releasing a DLC would be fine. So part of me wants to also agree with Full Metal on the freaking DLC final battle being on 2. But who the hell is gonna do that? Why would they even do that on a game that's particularly been dead for years after Final Battle's DLC? Just feels more better to give it an Attack on Titan 3 at this point. Final season's been done for years. I'm just saying it might be time to actually like give us what we need because the game's still incomplete. That's why this is still my favorite Koei DLC expansion pack. Soundtracks, battle, everything, story. They slam with all of it, even menu layout. That's the one thing, and that's what I keep saying. This is the one thing arena fighters fail at. Producing the perfect story for the game and doing it right. Perfect soundtrack. Perfect coordination, making it close to the anime itself. That's something Arena Fighters couldn't do. That's why I keep saying Muso games do it better. They do it better than Arena Fighters because, one, they also have every character model for characters who aren't even playable in the game. Better soundtracks. Better features, of course. Crap, where's the cutscene where they actually zoom in when they attack? Can't Levi still throw the... There you go, good. Boom. I'm about to say, man. This is where we... Oh yeah, speaking about that, this is where we also get to use the other weapons. Not the gun, but... You know, the other weapons, too. That's only exclusive in Final Battle DLC. Oh, careful. Master and student. Yep. Come to think of it, I don't remember ever trying to aim at humans if I could actually hit them that way. But let me see. No, it's not possible. It's mainly used for Titans. I'm not gonna go to the goal just yet. I want more smoke. The blades. Ugh. Oh shit, I hit him with the blades. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know you could hit humans with it too, man. That I forgot. Kaven's still attractive as fuck, yo. Them juicy ass lips, bro, I swear. Later. Levi with the fit, bro. Shining in every season, bro. My glorious king.
Ika. 奴らは対人の戦闘に慣れてる。もう何人かやられた。エレンたちを取り戻すためには躊躇するな。殺せるときは殺せ。分かったか？
了解。
I'll tell you one thing.
馬車に移れ。他は援護だ。
There are loads of animes that deserve more games than today's anime. That I can promise you.
アルミン、ジャン。
Like the fact that Madoka Magica did not deserve some fucking gacha.
ダメだ。一度引く。
トロストク市街においてエレンとヒストリアを奪われたリヴァイ班はやむなくその場を離れ、先に倉庫で捕らえた男たちに2人を奪還するための手がかりを求めるのだった。エレンらを誘拐しようとした者たちを捕らえたリヴァイ班は、実行犯がトロストクのリーブス町会のものであったと知る。
Yes, Battle Pentagram is literally the perfect game. Literally one of the games out there I came close to platinuming too. It's such a fun game. Is this there's just that one thing that made me quit the game after I beat it. And it was literally that tricky maze. I could have came close to platinuming the game, but it was that tricky maze that got in the way. And because of that, I fucked over my save data and wow. Either way, I beat it. I don't give a damn.
元凶とかつてのライナーたちの振る舞いを鑑み、ハンジは王政がエレンを求める理由をこう推測する。知性を持たない巨人が巨人化の力を持つ人間を捕食すれば、随意に巨人を操る力を継承できるのではないか。そして王政はエレンの持つ巨人の力を奪おうとしているのではないかと。調査兵団はヒストリアの実父であり、壁の実質的な指導者であるロッドレースを確保すべく、そしてエレンとヒストリアを奪還すべくレース領へと向かうことを
Never understood why Reiner turned stupid and revealed himself. Well, the thing about Reiner, and I've already told Steph this. That's why I say you gotta go back and watch. You gotta go back and rewatch season 2. The thing is that, and I told Steph this too. The thing is that Reiner has PTSD. Reiner is basically Zuko from Avatar. When you put it like that, when I put it like that, Reiner and Zuko are practically like, you know, the same when it comes to that remark, because both characters literally had, you know, suffer from PTSD. The thing with Reiner is that, do I prefer Kirito and Eren? Are you saying that because they have the same voice actor? Because I still prefer Eren regardless. The thing about Reiner is that he literally suffers from PTSD. Post-traumatic disorder, and the thing is that Reiner was choosing in between whether to be a warrior or a soldier. Reiner is a warrior first and a soldier second. But the thing is that when becoming part of the scouts and stuff, he was basically fighting against his soldier self and warrior self. He didn't know which path he was on correctly. So when Reiner literally opened his mouth and literally said, I'm the Armor Titan and Bedtotes the Colossal Titan. That was his soldier self talking, not his warrior self talking. That was his soldier self talking. which is basically kind of like his good side. The soldier self of him wanted Eren to pop over to his side.
ビクシュシュにあることを委ねた。その時、俺はただ見ている。選ぶのはお前だ。そして。
And when Marco pretty much, you know, bit the dust and stuff like that, when Marco, with what Reiner and them did to Marco,
避難経路を確保せよ。急げ。住民の避難が最優先じゃ。ダメだ。ウォールシーナの扉をすべて閉鎖せよ。それはウォールローゼの住民を人類の半数を見殺しにするとのご判断でしょうか。避難住民を受け入れれば内戦が始まるだけだ。我々は最上位の意思決定機関である。さっさと動かぬか。できません。俺はウォールローゼの人間だ。扉の閉鎖は阻止させてもらう。私も加勢しよう。彼らの返事は
this motherfucking traitor.
ザックレー相当。いや、ちっとも。ザックレー、これは一体。先ほどの報告は誤報です。ご安心ください。貴様、何の真似だ。首謀者ならわしじゃ。ピクシス、こんな詐欺のような真似がまかり通ると。
A shotgun on Kenny? Oh yeah. He pulled it right in the bar. Because every barkeeper's gotta have a shotgun.
人類憲章第6条違反。さらに、偽りの王を立て、政治を私したことを加えれば、極刑に値するかと。エルヴィン、お前の勝ちだな。ナイル。人類はより険しい道を歩まざるを得なくなったぞ。
My Mother's Day was good.
Moriに潜伏中のリヴァイ班は拘束した憲兵からケニーの姓がアッカーマンであることを知る。さらにエレンとヒストリアの居場所を聞き出そうと尋問していたところへハンジとモブリットが現れる。そして彼らからクーデター成功の知らせがもたらされた。
お前から預かった部下を死なせてしまったな。すまない。
でも仇の鉄砲どもは君らで無力化したんだろ。
いや、全部じゃねえ。その親玉とエレン、ヒストリアはまだ別の場所にいる。
それなら手がかりがある。この戦いはそこで終わりにしよう。これはエルヴィンから託されたレイス教領地の調査報告書。5年前レイス家を襲ったある事件について書かれている。そう、ウォールマリアが破壊された日だ。その日の夜、盗賊の襲撃によって村の礼拝堂が焼け落ちてしまったんだ。悪いことにその夜はレイス一家が全員揃って祈りを捧げていた。ロッドレイスを除く一族全員が盗賊に惨殺されてしまったんだ。ロッドレイスは家族を失った直後に突然ヒストリアに接触を図った。この辺りに連中がヒストリアを求める理由があるのだろう。
血縁関係か。その血に種か仕掛けがあるってのか。
ハンジさん、二人の居場所の心当たりって。
私が気になったのは礼拝堂が全壊したところにある。盗賊ならトルモン取ってさっさと逃げるべきだろ。もはや巨人の存在がなかったという方が不思議なくらいだ。 こんだけ怪しければ十分我々が向かう価値はある。
分かった。その礼拝堂を目指そう。
Humans get angry like Titans? Well, when humans get angry, there's a difference between that two. When humans get angry, they actually have emotions. Titans being angry have been a thing.
Erwin の働きを経て現体制の
Erwin's
崩壊が宣言され
backstory.
た。それは王と行政区を兵団組織が制圧した直後、彼のために用意されていた処刑台の上で行われた。
人類を思えば、あのまま王政に託すべきでした。彼らにも今日まで人類を巨人から生きながらえさせた術があります。人より人類が尊い。
君の使命は相変わらず辛いな。死んだ方がはるかに楽に見える。しかし、だったらなぜそうしなかった。
それは
私の理由を言おうか。
So another thing that I actually one sec.
君らがやらなくても私がくたばる前に一丁かましてやるつもりだったのだ。このクーデターが人類にとっていいか悪いかなどには興味がない。大した悪党だろう。しかしそれは君も同じだろう。君は死にたくなかったのだよ。私と同様、人類の命運よりも個人を優先させるほど。君の理由は何だ。次は君が答える番だぞ。
自分はとんだ思い上がりをしていたようです。私には夢があります。子供の頃からの夢です。今から107年前、この壁に逃げ込んだ人類は王によって統治しやすいように記憶を改ざんされた。それが父が唱えた仮説です。シガンシナ区にあるイエーガー医師の家の地下室、そこに巨人の謎がある。そうだ。我々はその地下室にさえたどり着けば巨人の支配から脱却できる手がかりをつかめるだろう。いつか父の仮説の答え合わせがしたい。それが私の夢なのです。
That's another thing I like about Muso games is the fact that in anime arena fighter games, you don't literally see them doing cutscenes where the characters are actually young to the point where developers actually use characters, you know, actually like make younger versions of the characters' models. Like Storm, for example, Storm 4 did that. Storm did that for years and shit, where they had Naruto and Sasuke as kids and stuff. They even did the Ninja Academy and all those fights and everything like that. And it's not even Muso. But most anime games nowadays don't even do that, because developers are shitty and lazy. Battle outside the walls. You see how far we're looking. Okay, good. Oh yeah, that's right. They also put in side missions too. Just like free battle missions and everything like that. Ah, we can't go Titan mode either. Bull. And that's right, we gotta fight with bad equipment. Yup. Because that messed me up, that's why. Okay, screw it. Oh yeah, thought I put this out there, but this soundtrack is actually the opening soundtrack, the final battle. Because mind you, when Final Battle dropped, it also got when Final Battle DLC dropped, if you have Final Battle DLC, you also get the opening for it too. This is literally the soundtrack from the opening. Just like how they did with Storm 4. Just like how they did with Storm 4 when you get Road to Boruto. Attack on Titan 2 did the same shit. Oh wait, the Colossal Titan support. We can't pop out Aaron's Titan form in this, but the Colossal Titan form. Give it a sec. Oh! Although it's more skinny though. You can tell it's like a much more different version. Because Bertolt's, I think that's mainly due to the fact that Armin is scrawny. Armin is like mad scrawny and shit, and he's not that what's the word I'm looking for? He's not buff or anything like that. Not like Bertolt, who's like a soldier. I mean a warrior. They're not soldiers anymore. it's because Beto was trained as a strong warrior and shit. Armin didn't really have that type of training, so that's why his Colossal Titan form is a bit skinnier.
まだだ。一匹残らず駆逐してやる。死に急ぎ野郎だけには負けてらんねえ。このでけえ害獣が。
Man, I swear to God, man, I cannot stand playing with shitty ODM gear. Ah, damn it. I don't know why I had to go over there, man. It screwed up my favorite part of the song. What's there to destroy? He's dead. He's already been dead. Oh my god. Okay. Get your ass back here.
相手が何であろうと私は倒す。
思い知ったか。これが人類の力だ。やった。
Let's see how far we're at. Okay. 4 minutes in. Okay. My favorite part of the game. Yes. All out human versus human fight.
調査兵団はレイスケの領地にある礼拝堂に潜入。そこで地下へと続く隠し扉を発見する。その奥にエレンが拘束されていると確信した彼らは敵が待ち構えていると考え慎重に罠の準備を進めていた。準備を待つリヴァイはミカサが同性のケニーの親戚である可能性を指摘。ミカサは両親について話し始める。
生前の両親の話では父のせいアッカーマン家は都市部で迫害を受けていたと聞きました。東洋人である母の一族は人種の違いからか町に居場所を失い、お互い壁の端の山奥に追い詰められた同士が出会って夫婦になったのです。なぜアッカーマン家が迫害されていたのかは父にも分かりません。
お前、ある時突然力に目覚めたような感覚を経験したことはあるか？
あります。
ケニー・アッカーマンにもその瞬間があったそうだ。ある時ある瞬間に突然バカみたいな力が体中から湧いてきて何をどうすればいいか分かるんだ。その瞬間が俺にもあった。
よし、準備整いました。
My glorious King Levi.
そうか。
My glorious King.
手を汚す覚悟の方はどうだ？良さそうだな。
ってきたか。まずは敵をできる限り内部に。これは一体何を。これはまずい。煙が邪魔で的が絞れない。総員3回。複数で1人ずつ囲め。
作戦続行。全ての敵をここで叩く。
My favorite part about the DLC is reliving this.
敵が邪魔で火矢を当てられませんね。兵長、樽の周囲の敵を排除してください。そうすれば煙幕を増やして援護できます。僕の手はもう汚れてるんだ。覚悟ならとっくにできてる。仲間を守るためならそれが望まない選択であってもやらなきゃダメなんです。
There's one thing I wanted to try though. If it's possible. Okay, nope, it's not. It's only for Titans then. Okay. Yes! Yes! Yo, that shit was funny.
手間をかけさせやがって。ケニーはどこに。
Bro, the amount of Kenny's men that have got done dirty during this fight, bro.
この先には進む。
That's why I say this, like, the fight in this area was perfectly animated, bro. It's specifically that part.
お待たせ。ここからは私も行くよ。補給物資を持ってきたから使ってくれ。
こっちからやらなきゃやられるだけだ。
私たちがケニーの元に着いたのは無意味な世界と人生に意味を見出すためならば最後まで信じてみよう。この世界を
There it is. There's the cutscene. That's what I wanted to see.
ケニーの夢を。 倒した。
ためらってる暇はねえってのに。
君はケニーの右腕ってところかな。
あんたはリヴァイの何？上官？我々は諦めない。ケニーの夢を実現するまでは。
先に進むぞ。
What's going on, Justice?
やった。
Still one of the best Muso DLCs out there. Oh, God. Ackerman versus Ackerman.
本当はおめえに構ってる暇なんざねえんだが、ここを突破されちゃ元も子もないんでな。仕方ねえ、遊んでやるよ。
ケニー。
Terrible day. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Ah, crap, out of fucking place.
油断するなよ。奴を侮ると死ぬぞ。
シッター成長したようだな、リヴァイ。
Shit.
無駄口を叩いてる余裕があるのか。
ナイフの握り方を教えてやった俺に偉そうな口を聞きやがるじゃねえか。
What the? Hey.
巨人だと。なんでここに。
ケニー・アッカーマン、私と同じ性を持つ男。たとえ同じ血が流れているとしても。
Oh man, that's why I love doing this fight. Ah! We're doing good, and yourself? Oh wait, you said Terrell did this, right?
いい加減に殺されろ、リヴァイ。
Grab him. Get them, you're gonna need it.
前ばかり見るなって。
Burning slash. And just like that, the student surpasses the master. Well, technically the student Ben surpassed the master.
今だ、総員、最終防衛地点まで交代。
もう邪魔すんなよ、ドチビ。
落とせ。
Those are very big words, bro. I mean, if you're prepared for that, man, and prepared for what lies ahead afterwards, man, then I hope you're prepared to stick by those words. Those are very strong words. Ah, yes, the Deformed Titan. Oh my god, I did not want to see this again. Alright, we're about an hour, okay. We can switch. Okay. And this is where we're at. Alright, I'll remember that. Cavern welcome party, okay. I gotta do this again one more time, bro, because I that's the one thing I loved about season 3, bro. Gotta do it again, bro. I have to. Before I switch my game, I have to.
調査兵団はレイスケの領地にある礼拝堂に潜入。その奥に準備を待つリ
煙が邪魔で的が絞れない。総員3体、複数で1人ずつ囲め。
Never get tired of this DLC. It's still one of my favorite Musou DLCs out there.
まだ燃えてない槍がありますけど、敵が邪魔で火矢を当てられませんね。兵長、樽の周囲の敵を排除してください。
It's literally the best season, no doubt. Because it's literally the only season out there where we don't have to really worry about much of the Titans. Because we're mainly, because the first half of the third season is practically just humans fighting against humans. And this gear and ODM gear is originally meant to be used against the Titans. No one expected it to be used against humans themselves, against their own kind. That's what I liked about this season.
なきゃダメなんです。
こ
All right, let me throw my blades real quick. What's going on, Chris? Appreciate that share.
手間をかけさせやがってケニーはどこにいるんだ
That's how much money you have? Like, actual cash?
この先には進ませない。
お待たせ。ここからは私も行くよ。補給物資を持ってきたから使ってくれ。
こっちからやらなきゃやられるだけだ
無意味な世界と人生に意味を見出すためならば最後まで信じてみよう。この世界を盤上ごとひっくり返すというケニーの夢を。よし
I love this part. What?
ためらってる暇はねえってのに
我々は諦めない。ケニーの夢を実現するまで。
That's why I keep saying Attack on Titan 2 is not a complete game. They're gonna have to come out with an Attack on Titan 3. That's the only best way. They're missing one more season. I'm not gonna lie to you, I never considered Hanji a woman. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, well, that's how I feel though, but I've never considered Hanji to actually be a woman. I've always considered Hanji a man, even though she's technically identified as a woman, but still. Like there are some other anime females that I never really considered to be female, like Rukia from Bleach. I'm being honest with you, bro. I never considered Rukia to be female. I'm serious.
ナイフの握り方を教えてやった俺に偉そうな口を聞きやがるじゃねえか。かつて一緒に暮らしたやつと戦う気分ってのはどうだ。
あんたは勝手に去っていった今はもう他人だ
Ah, there you go.
ケニー・アッカーマン、私と同じ性を持つ男。たとえ同じ血が流れているとしても家族を奪うなら容赦しない。
しつけえな。いい加減に殺されろリヴァイ。
It really depends though. Attack on Titan 2, because Attack on Titan 2 was a good improvement over the first game. Because the first game was good, but it lacked a decent roster. And it only covered the first season around the time. While the second game was a complete improvement over the first one. With more Titan shifters being available, finally playable, where you could even transform the Titan mode with them. Reiner, Ani, Betatol, being able to play as the Armor, Colossal, and the female Titan, like all the new Titans you could play as was just amazing. 5 o'clock, I'll be ready. I'll probably be able to play for like 2 or 3 hours though. Only because it's also Gundam Sundays and I gotta be on Extreme Versus 2 later today. But if, of course, if they don't have enough, if there's not enough people to play for Extreme Versus 2, then we can keep on going with Smash. I gotta see if Trey's also gonna join in, or Aizen. It's a Sunday, so I mean one of them should be able to. I'll leave it right there and then I'll switch my game. What's next? What's next? Fine, Scott Pilgrim, whatever. Hell yeah, she will be. Before that, hold up. I see you. What's up, AJ? Playing the drums. In other words, he's doing nothing. My day is going good, and yours, AJ? Damn, alright. Better cry, bitch. Damn, bro, move. Hate those fucking enemies so much. Yeah, homeboy's a puppeteer. Master of puppetry. Still love that move. Ah, crap. Now I wonder how this is gonna go because Matthew's a boss in this fight, but I wonder how it's gonna go. Let me guess. It would have to be a fool. Let's see. Somebody who's a fool, complete literal idiot. Takes L's on the daily, bro, and gets close to being 5-stocked in Raging Blast too. His name is Aizen. Or Gazen specifically. Damn, so I guess your ass can't even get up, can you? How do you walk towards the computer then? Oh, Matthew's not here. Oh, shit. Now I see. Because Matthew's literally a boss in the game, but because we're playing as Matthew... Let me see. No, he's right there. Never mind. Breaking the fourth wall. So let me get this straight. You're in pain, and yet you still have the time to actually text on the chat. Better take your damn ass. You better take your dumb ass to a hospital. Oh, I tried to stop him from doing that, bro. Damn it. Fucking athletes, move. Okay, let's see. That'll put my strength up a bit. Good. And then 82% strength. Okay. I love this part. Here goes Knives playing the piano. I love this part. Hold up. That's right. The twins are gone. Oh! Yeah, bro. You already know. You already know it's gonna be a final last boss for when you hear piano beat playing, man. I hate that stupid thing. Of course, not as much as I hate in Smash, but well, specifically the weapon that he throws. Those are the most annoyingest ones. Oh yeah, come to think of it, Todd kind of switched what's the one I'm looking for? What did Todd do in the Scott Pilgrim anime? He turned gay, that's right. That's why I said he's just a pretty face. Mm-hmm. Upon the rain. Mm-mm. Mm. Hold on. Ooh. Fighting 96 guys. Ooh, bring it on, bro. Hold up. 96 guys. I love the smoke. What I will do after this is most likely get some sleep and then be back around 5. Now I'll be back in time for Smash. Either way, I'm gonna still get me some sleep because I'm still tired, but we'll see. I know I'll be down, but there's always the possibility that as you say, something could always come up. The game's broken. Game's broken, bro. Said defeat all enemies, bro, and the cutscene was still going. Okay. Excuse me. There you go. There you go. Come on. A short. I'll check it right after stream. We need steals of support. Love the soundtrack. Here we go. All right. I'll be back later today.